Let's get straight to the point. The SEC versus Ripple case is over. Both parties have agreed to drop their appeals, ending nearly 5 years of legal uncertainty. This is huge because it removes one of the biggest clouds hanging over XRP. But that's not all. With the legal fight behind them, attention is now turning to something Ripple has been quietly building for years. More than 1,700 non-disclosure agreements signed between 2013 and 2020. These NDAs are not with small players. They involve banks, technology firms, and major financial institutions worldwide. They allowed Ripple to explore how XRP could be integrated into financial systems without the risk of sensitive details leaking. During the court battle, some of these NDAs came to light in legal filings. They revealed that Ripple had already moved XRP in several commercial deals under strict contracts. Ripple used this as evidence to argue that these were not investment contracts, directly countering the SEC's claims. Now, without the threat of further litigation, analysts believe Ripple may finally reveal details about some of these partnerships. And if that happens, the XRP price could see a strong reaction. At the time of the analysis, XRP was trading at $3.34. According to Grok, the AI chatbot developed by XAI, if Ripple goes public with these agreements, XRP could rise to between $5 and $8 within 1 to 3 months. That's a 100% to 150% increase. Grok compared this to what happened in July 2023 when XRP doubled in value after a court ruled it wasn't a security. Why would disclosures have such an impact? Grok explains that confirmed partnerships with large financial institutions would boost trading volume, attract more retail interest, and even pull in institutional investors who previously stayed away due to legal uncertainty. The possibility of an XRP ETF could also add fuel to the momentum. For the midterm, 6 to 12 months, Grok projects a range between $8 and $15. This assumes that banks and institutions begin actively using XRP for cross-border payments, liquidity management, or settlement. Real-world utility could push demand higher, which is something technical analysis alone cannot fully capture. Looking long-term, the bullish case becomes even more ambitious. By 2030, Grok sees XRP potentially trading between $20 and $50. But this scenario depends on XRP becoming a significant player in global finance. That would mean powering a meaningful share of international transactions, supporting the movement of tokenized assets, and possibly taking a slice of massive markets. To put this into perspective, Grok points out 2 key opportunities. First, the stablecoin market, which currently handles over $700 billion in monthly transactions. Second, the tokenized asset market, projected to reach $18 trillion by 2033. If XRP captures even a small portion of either, its market capitalization could rise into the trillions. However, while the numbers sound exciting, it's important to be cautious. XRP's history has been anything but smooth. The cryptocurrency market is volatile, and even positive developments can be followed by sharp corrections. Regulatory changes outside the U.S., shifts in global liquidity, or unexpected macroeconomic events could all influence price direction. Another factor to watch is how Ripple chooses to disclose these NDA-covered deals. Will they announce them all at once, or gradually over time? A single high-profile bank reveal could generate a quick price spike, but a steady stream of announcements might sustain interest over a longer period. Ripple's strategy here matters. Full transparency could make the market reassess XRP's utility and growth potential. But overpromising or revealing partnerships that are not yet live could create short-term hype followed by disappointment. Still, the timing could not be better for Ripple. The legal roadblock is gone. The global push for faster and cheaper payments is growing, and tokenization of assets is gaining traction. If Ripple positions itself well, these 1,700 NDAs could turn from hidden assets into a public showcase of XRP's role in real-world finance. In the end, Grok's projections, $5 to $8 short-term, $8 to $15 mid-term, and $20 to $50 long-term, are not guarantees. They are scenarios based on the idea that transparency plus utility equals growth. Whether XRP reaches those heights will depend on how Ripple navigates this new chapter, the scale of the partnerships revealed, and how the market reacts when the secrets behind those 1,700 agreements finally come to light. If the past is any guide, major legal victories and strong institutional deals have been catalysts for XRP. The real question is, will this be the turning point that moves XRP from potential to dominance?